Since its opening in 1997, visitors have come to enjoy and find inspiration in the ever-changing exhibits that make the Art Museum a premier arts destination in Myrtle Beach. But the building that houses the museum has its own story to tell, a centennial story of family, survival, metamorphosis, and triumph. In the late 19th century, cotton was king, and in the mostly rural South, textile mills drove the economy. Two of the largest in the Carolinas, Cannon Mills and Springs Industries, have a direct connection to the Art Museum. In 1924, 100 years ago, Eugene Thomas Cannon and his wife Emma of Concord, North Carolina, built a crisp, white beach home with cheerful green and white striped awnings in the fledgling little town of Myrtle Beach. Then in 1945, the Cannons sold the home to another textile giant, Colonel Elliott White Springs, and his wife Frances, who rechristened the house Spring-Made Villa. For the next 30 years, the Springs family and company executives enjoyed their beach retreat, even when Hurricane Hazel ravaged the area in 1954. Spring-Made Villa was spared. But as Myrtle Beach continued to grow, tourism development proved to be even more of a threat than hurricanes. In 1974, the iconic Ocean Forest Hotel, which was built 5 years after and next door to the Spring-Made Villa, was demolished to make room for a condominium complex. And in 1975, as new development continued to pop up around the Spring-Made Villa, daughter and owner Anne Springs Close decided to trade her property for another in a less congested area. The new owners of the Spring-Made Villa set their sights on building a new oceanfront condo. By 1983, the villa was still sitting vacant, waiting to follow in the footsteps of the Ocean Forest Hotel. But Gay Sanders Fisher, president of the Waccamaw Arts and Crafts Guild, had a vision to repurpose the Spring-Made Villa as the area's first art museum. So with the legal, business, and political help of City Councilman Harry Charles, the villa was donated to the Guild, but would have to be moved from its site to a new location. The Myrtle Beach Farms Company stepped in and agreed to lease a site to the Guild, but it was 8 miles to the south. So in 1984, the 150-ton villa, over the course of 3 days, was slowly moved south along a busy Highway 17 to its new and current location. A major step forward had been accomplished, but much was still to be done. Securing the villa at its new site, fundraising, drawing up plans, renovations, construction, and even surviving 1989's Hurricane Hugo. The Myrtle Beach Farms Company, precursor to the current Burroughs and Chapin Company, deeded the property to the Guild with a stipulation that it always be used for an art museum. After 13 years, the Spring-Made Villa Art Museum Association broke ground in 1996, and in June the next year, the doors to the $1.6 million art museum were open to the public. Now, after 100 years since its birth as an oceanfront family cottage, the villa is fulfilling its destiny as the area's premier and only art museum, connecting the past with the present. A remarkable story of family, survival, metamorphosis, and triumph. A history that's worth celebrating, and we hope you'll accept our invitation to join the Villa Club, celebrating our past, building our future. Over the next 100 days, the Villa Club seeks to bring together 100 donors to invest $1,000 each in the Art Museum to meet our current needs and ensure the museum's bright future.